Yo, what's up people? I go by Rasdakai, and today we're going to react to a video where Les Brown is just saying, let go or get dragged. I thought this was pretty interesting. Without further ado, let's check it out.
I had a friend of mine, we were standing in line waiting to be interviewed for a job. And he started telling me about a job that he had where they let him go. And he was so angry. He began to perspire. He began to raise his voice. It was very distracting. I could see the veins in his neck. And I asked, I said, how long ago was this? He said, 15 years ago. I said, you gotta be kidding me. I couldn't believe this. Something that's very important in life. Life happens to all of us. I believe let go or be dragged. And because he was unwilling to let that go, it has drugged him down into depression and to a sense of hopelessness and to bitterness. See, things are going to happen to all of us, and I strongly believe this. It doesn't matter what happens to you. What matters most is what happens in you. And when they happen, they can make you better or they can make you bitter. He's bitter. That doesn't serve him. He needs to let it go so he can become empowered by that.
Man, Les Brown, incredible man, has so much to say, so many different experiences and more. That story is very interesting, very important, because it shows how we can become chained to things that don't really serve us, right? Like we still have these just tainted emotions to events that are long gone. You know what I'm saying? Nothing we can do about it. Whenever we think about it, it brings us down, takes us outside of ourselves, outside of our character, and hell, we can lose all sense of self. Make decisions based on something that you had no control of, or something that just, it sucked, but it's in the past. You know what I'm saying? And it just really shows how often that can happen, right? I mean, I've seen it in various different ways. I've even been through it myself, and it's just kind of something that we have to learn to overcome. There's various different methods for it, right? You know, something like, because I was looking at a video, I don't know if it was Abraham Hicks or Esther Hicks. To be honest, I get confused because it always says Abraham Hicks, but it's a woman talking about it. I'm like, her name can't be Abraham. So maybe she's Esther? I don't know. But it was basically saying that you basically need to re-envision the moment, right? Redo the emotion behind it, which sounds kind of crazy to say, right? But perhaps to some extent you could say, okay, this event happened, what can I learn from it? And the lesson can become the overriding of that event that happened, right? So the lesson is now what you think of when you think of that event, and not the terrible emotion, the anger, the frustration, and more. So that you're not being led by pain, by anger, by negative emotions, and you're not acting from that position, but you're acting from a place of wisdom, right? Moving forward. Okay, I learned this. Okay, this is what happened. You know, I can take that and use it to unlock a door in the future. You know what I'm saying? Like, use it to increase my discernment in this or that situation. There's a lot of different ways to do it, or many different ways that it can benefit you. But yeah, that's a big one. Focus on the lesson, focus on what you can gain from it, and let that be what you think of when you think of a particular event that has happened to you, or whatever, you know, because otherwise it's going to control you, whether you like it or not. So yeah, if you enjoy the content, feel free to express yourself by the many means available on this page. My bad for the weird me being down here this whole time. I just got to talking and just completely forgot. But I'm not gonna redo it because I feel like that was dope. And yeah, I don't know what to call this video, to be honest, because it's not just a reaction. I'm going in a little bit. Anyway, yeah, hit me up. All right.